What do bar soap, powder detergent, and frozen orange juice have in common? Well, without anyone realizing it, they are slowly disappearing from store shelves. Here with the story of how products that were once staples have fallen out of favor is WSJ reporter Ellen Byron. Hi, Ellen. Great to see you. What are some of the macro trends that are causing some of these products, which used to be on everyone's shopping list, to slowly disappear?
Essentially, there's two. One is that companies, in many cases, want you to switch to a new form of soap or cleaning detergent for a lot of business considerations. Another is just consumer habits. Maybe they're trying to go more natural, be more healthfully minded. Both of those forces essentially are converging to make some longtime staples start to dwindle.
It's so interesting. The first one that you mentioned in your piece is bar soap. And I must confess, I still like a good bar soap. Granted, I sort of get a fancy shea butter soap. But why is it falling out of favor?
Well, you are not alone in that. However, more and more Americans are switching to body wash or shower gel. Many say they prefer the moisturizing qualities of those as well as the fragrance that a good shower gel can deliver over a bar soap. But there are still people who want bar soap.
I'm sure that companies are promoting this idea because it seems to me shower gels are more expensive and don't last as long as bar soap.
Yes, I mean, there definitely are cynics in the industry who say that you waste more body wash, so you go through it more quickly as it comes through your hands.
Right, so good for the manufacturers there. Now, I remember the day when margarine was the great salvation and butter was evil. Well, now it seems to have flip-flopped a little bit.
That's one of the more interesting changes that's happening across the grocery store. Americans are rediscovering that they love full-fat dairy products. You see it happening in milk, but you really see it happening with butter. They see butter as a more natural and more delicious option.
So consumers are buying more butter now than margarine?
Yes.
So interesting. That really flip-flopped on its head because I remember very clearly that margarine was the healthy choice. Now people say butter's the healthy choice because it's more natural.
Yeah, and I should add that there are margarine makers there who actually argue very specifically the ways that their specific margarines are more healthy. However, the sales numbers show that by and large Americans are shifting dramatically towards butter.
Right. Okay, now what about powder detergent? What happened to that?
Well, that actually has been the victim to two different revolutions happening in laundry rooms. First, it was liquid laundry detergent, which was introduced in the mid-'80s, and that has started that dwindle. But now we have unit doses, also known as packs or pods. Americans are now 2 habits away from powder detergent.
But aren't those pods more expensive, significantly more expensive than powder detergent?
Yes, per use it often is. And there still are people who swear by their own recipe for washing their own clothes and argue that powder detergent works better.
I've always used liquid detergent. I have no problem with it. No plans to switch to the pods. But anyway, ground coffee. This is another one that has fallen out of favor. And I am with the zeitgeist here. I no longer buy ground coffee. I understand the reasons.
Well, here we have another just habit change. Of course, Americans are still drinking a lot of coffee. That habit isn't going away. However, increasingly, they are either wanting that single-serve coffee pod with a single-serve coffee maker, or they're shifting to whole beans because they believe that delivers a fresher or more indulgent taste.
Right. I have my Nespresso pods, easy. I figured out how to recycle them, done. Now, juicing, of course, is very popular, but not frozen juice.
Yes, I don't know how many of our viewers remember, like I did, stirring those pitchers of water and trying to get that clump of frozen juice concentrate.
Yes, I do remember that as a child.
That must have been one of the first chores we got. That is fading away as well, as more consumers either prefer refrigerated juice or no juice.
I can't say I'm sorry to see that go, nor the cellophane cheese. No love lost there for me. Ellen Byron, thank you so much for that.